Welcome to Make a Path Presents. I'm Ronnie Hayes, and today we're going to talk about a fan theory for The Walking Dead, Orange Crush. Alright, so a lot of you guys on Facebook and Instagram, I believe, overloaded me with this question about the Orange Can Crush. Now, for those who haven't heard about it, let's break this down. In episode, 14, Denise took a bolt to the face. Before she took a bolt to the face, she found a 6-pack of soda in a cooler. One of those cans was an Orange Crush. The Orange Crush was something she sent Daryl out looking for a few episodes prior to that, and he found it, but he didn't remember when they found Jesus. What was it, like episode 10? Something like that. Anyway, she wanted to get that orange can of soda for Tara. Now, the fans are thinking, or the fans who believe in this theory, that since Abraham took the death in the comic book, the bolt to the eye through Dwight's crossbow, that this was foreshadowing or a hint that Abraham would now be the one to get the Negan death. And the reason they're saying that is because he has orange hair, and Negan kills the person by beating them in the head, essentially crushing their skull. So do you see how it's the Orange Crush? I guess if you're into those kind of theories, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I could see that. Some of these theories are just out there. And this one, if you're saying it's out there, yeah, I feel you on that. And before we get into this, no, I do not believe this theory is accurate or true. It is clever and neat, I'll give it that. And I could be totally wrong, this theory can be totally right. And he could actually die, and this theory was something they didn't even plan on, and it was just like a happy coincidence. That's possible too. The fans that believe in this theory, what they're basically saying is that since Denise got the Abraham death from the comic book, since Denise found the orange can of soda prior to her death, that was the hint of Negan killing Abraham in the beginning of Season 7, in the premiere. Now, there's a couple reasons why I don't like that. Not just because of that foreshadowing per se, but I don't like him getting that death because, one, I think it'd be disappointing. Because of what Robert Kirkman said, that there's exciting storyline for Abraham coming up, and he specifically said all-out war. Now, I'm not going to hold that to him too much because this could be something where Kirkman wanted it, or he expected it. He thought it was going to happen. Maybe even Gimple thought it was going to happen. But as they were developing the story, they could have been like, you know what? Abraham's going to get it. It fits the story the best. Now, with that said, that's why I wouldn't be too critical of them saying we can't wait for the all-out war for Abraham, but then giving him his death. But in the same strength, I would be disappointed because it seems silly to say, well, we were not going to give him the death here, but 2 episodes later, we'll just give him the death there. You see what I'm saying? So there's no real continuation of Abraham's storyline. It basically just ends. It's as if he died right there on the tracks, because he didn't do much after that but ride the RV a little, or drive it a little, you know what I'm saying? And also, keep that in mind too, because Abraham was driving in the RV, Negan was in the RV. Is there anything there? I don't know. I thought there could have been, but maybe not. The second thing for me is it's not heartbreaking. Abraham dying would be disappointing because I want to see his character play out a little more, develop a little more, and then get killed off. I am not against main characters or characters we love dying. I think that's one of the best aspects in the show because it pulls that emotion for us. I'm not here to just see everyone die. I want the characters to be built up to a level where we're attached to them and then have them taken away because it kicks you in the gut with emotions, and that's an aspect of this show that I absolutely love. But Abraham dying right now, even though I really like Michael Cutlett's playing Abraham, I think he was a solid casting choice, it wouldn't be heartbreaking for me. Again, the disappointment would overshadow the heartbreak in a big way. And the third issue with Abraham getting this death is I really don't see how it moves the story forward. Obviously, any character dying at this point at the hands of Negan and Lucille will move the story forward as far as hating that villain, as far as having to get out from underneath his control, to stop him, to right that wrong, to get revenge, however you want to spin it. Because there will be characters that will want to take him out. There will be characters that want to get revenge, and it's not the same thing. We won't get into that here, but again, I can't see it moving the story forward, except for the general, he kills someone we loved thing with the characters, because they all love each other. They're one family now. You get what I'm saying? So it could be anybody, and they're still going to be pissed. But it's certain specific characters that will not only crush some of the cast there, some of the characters there separately, but also us as fans. There's some characters that could die that us as fans, we are totally crushed. I just do not see Abraham as one of them. As far as moving the story forward, yes, obviously we would have the Sasha and Rosita dynamic, where maybe they will come together in their mourning, as far as opposed to having a wedge between them because of what's going on with Abraham ditching Rosita and going for Sasha. So again, that is the three main reasons. Again, because Robert Kirkman said he's excited for All Out War and Abraham to be a part of it. And the reason that's excited for the comic book is a lot of us comic fans really felt like we were building up with something big coming for Abraham, and we didn't get it. So it's nice to get it on the show. It's pretty awesome to get it on the show. The second thing, it's not heartbreaking enough. The disappointment overshadows the heartbreak. Third thing is, besides the generic way to move the story forward, I can't see it moving the story forward in a big way, other than the general someone we like died, as far as the characters, not necessarily the fans. There will be some fans out there that are totally crushed. I know some really hardcore Abraham fans, and they'll be devastated, obviously. I just do not believe the majority of fans are hardcore Abraham fans at this point. Okay, I love Abraham, but again, I feel like it benefits the story more to keep him alive than it does to kill him. Anyway, so that's the fan theory. Let me reiterate again, this is not my theory. I did not come up with this theory. I do not believe this theory is true. I do believe there could be some foreshadowing there, and they could even make some other foreshadowing out of this. However, right now I do not believe this means Abraham will get the death at the hands of Negan in the Season 7 premiere. So give me your thoughts and opinions down in that comment box. I'm done talking. It's your turn.
Subscribe now.